and the afternoon sun is gone. Quiet hangs in the cornfield. No breeze rustles the dead stalks. No wind rustles the tattered clothes of the thing hanging from the pole. The Licorice Whip Road is empty, silent, still. No cars coming into town, no cars leaving. It's that way for a long time. Then darkness falls. A car comes. A door slams. Footsteps in the cornfield. The sound of a man shouldering through brittle stalks. The butcher knife that fills his hand gleams beneath the rising moon, and then the blade goes black as the man bends low. Twisted vines and young creepers root at the base of the pole. The man's sharp blade severs all. Next, he goes to work with a claw hammer. Rusty nails grunt loose from old wood. A tattered leg slips free. Then another, and then a tattered arm. The thing they call the October Boy drops to the ground. But you already know about him. After all, you grew up here. There aren't any secrets left for you. You know the story as well as I do. Pete McCormick knows the story too. Part of it, anyway. Pete just turned 16. He's been in town his whole life, but he's never managed to fit in. And the last year's been especially tough. His mom died of cancer last winter, and his dad drank away his job at the grain elevator the following spring. There's enough rotten luck in that little sentence to bust anyone's chops. So it's not like the walls have never closed in on Pete around here. But just lately, they've been jamming his shoulders like he's caught in a drill press. He gets in trouble a couple times and gets picked up by the cops. Good old Officer Rick's in his shiny black and white Dodge. First time around, it's a lecture. Second time, it's a nightstick to the kidneys. Pete comes home all bruised up and pisses blood for a couple of days. He waits for his old man to slam him back in line the way he would have before their whole world hit a wall. Maybe take a hunk out of that bastard Rick's while he's at it. But his father doesn't even say a word. So Pete figures, well, it looks like you're finally on your own, Charlie Brown. And what are you going to do about that? For Pete, it's your basic wake-up call. Once and for all, he decides he doesn't much care for his podunk hometown. Doesn't like all that corn. Doesn't like all that quiet. Sure as hell doesn't like Officer Rick's. And maybe he's not so crazy about his father either. Summer rolls around, and the old man starts hitting the bottle pretty steady. Could be he's noticed the changes in his son, because he starts telling stories. All of a sudden, he's really big with the stories. We'll get back on our feet soon, Pete. They'll call me back to work at the elevator because that chucklehead Kirby will screw everything up. That gets to be one of Pete's favorites. Right up there with, I'm going to quit the drinking, son. For you and your sister. I promise I'll quit it soon. It's like the old man has a fish on the line and he's trying to reel it in with words. But Pete gets tired of listening. He's smart enough to know that words don't matter unless they're walking the hard road that leads to the truth. And sure, he can understand what's going on. Sure, the nightstick that life put to his old man makes the solid hunk of oak Officer Ricks used to bust up Pete look like a toothpick. But understanding all that doesn't make listening to his old man's pipe dreams any easier. And that's what his father's words turn out to be. The boss man down at the elevator never calls, and the old man's drinking doesn't stop, and things don't get any better for them. Things just keep on getting worse. As the summer wanes, Pete often catches himself daydreaming about the Licorice Whip Road that leads out of town. He wonders what it would be like out there somewhere else.